Welcome to Vedic Nidhi channel. Today, let us know more about Jyotisha, or astrology. Many of you have heard about Jyotisha, or astrology, promising things like overnight riches, career success, fear about dosha remedies with gemstones, and 100% guaranteed predictions. But what does real Jyotisha means? Come on, let us know about it. Jyotisha is one of the 6 Vedangas, the auxiliary disciplines developed to support the study and practice of the Vedas. The 6 Vedangas: Shiksha, phonetics and pronunciation; Vyakarana, grammar; Chandas, meter and prosody; Nirukta, etymology and interpretation of words; Kalpa, ritual procedures; Jyotisha, astronomy, calendrics, and timekeeping. In the context of the Vedangas, Jyotisha is primarily the science of time calculation and celestial observation. Its main purpose was to determine the correct timing of Vedic rituals, sacrifices, and religious ceremonies. It deals with the movements of the sun, moon, and stars; lunar days, tithis; nakshatras, lunar constellations; months, seasons, and solstices; calendar construction and timekeeping. Importance of Vedanga Jyotisha: helps determine the proper time for Vedic rituals, forms the foundation of the traditional Indian calendar, Panchanga, contributed significantly to the development of Indian astronomy, preserves knowledge of celestial cycles and seasonal changes. Then, how did the Vedanga Jyotisha changed into what it is called today as Vedic astrology? Come on, let us know about it. This happened gradually over many centuries. Original purpose: timekeeping and rituals. The earliest form of Jyotisha, found in Vedanga Jyotisha, focused on tracking the sun, moon, and stars, creating calendars, determining the timing of Vedic rituals, understanding seasons and celestial cycles. Its primary goal was astronomical and calendrical, not predicting individual destinies. Ancient civilizations around the world noticed correlations between celestial events and earthly phenomena: seasonal changes, agricultural cycles, eclipses, tides, and weather patterns. Over time, people began asking whether celestial bodies might also influence human life and events. Cultural interactions and evolution of Jyotisha. Influence of other traditions. Between roughly 300 BCE and 500 CE, India interacted with cultures from Mesopotamia, Greece, Persia. During this period, concepts such as zodiac signs, planetary houses, birth charts, predictive astrology became integrated into Indian traditions. A major text reflecting this synthesis is Vedanga Jyotisha, which incorporated ideas associated with Greek astrology into an Indian framework. Development of classical astrology. Later scholars expanded Jyotisha into a comprehensive system. Important works include Brihat Parashara Horoshastra, Brihat Jataka by Varahamihira. Jyotisha became divided into 3 branches: Siddhanta, astronomy and mathematical calculations; Samhita, mundane astrology, weather, kingdoms, and public events; Hora, individual horoscopes and predictions. The modern popular form of astrology largely comes from the Hora branch. Why astrology became more popular? Several factors contributed. People naturally seek guidance about the future. Kings used astrologers for political decisions. Astrology became linked to marriage, travel, and religious ceremonies. Predictive practices attracted wider public interest than technical astronomy. As a result, astrology became more visible in society than the original calendrical science. Today, the word Jyotisha often refers to horoscope-based astrology. So, modern Jyotisha is not a complete replacement of Vedanga Jyotisha. Rather, it is the result of centuries of expansion, cultural exchange, and the addition of predictive methods to the original astronomical framework. The effects of modern Jyotisha. Astrology, on society, it can be viewed from different perspectives. Many people find cultural, spiritual, or psychological value in it. However, critics point to several potential negative effects when astrological beliefs are treated as unquestionable facts or used in place of evidence-based decision-making. 1. Discouraging critical thinking. When major life decisions are based solely on horoscopes or planetary positions, people may ignore evidence and practical considerations, avoid rational analysis of problems, depend on predictions instead of informed judgment. Predictions about bad planetary periods, unfavorable stars, doshas, astrological defects, can lead some individuals to experience unnecessary stress, fear, or fatalism. Encouraging fatalism. A belief that one's future is fixed by planetary positions may cause people to feel powerless to change their circumstances, put less effort into education, career development, or personal growth, attribute failures solely to fate rather than seeking solutions. Some practitioners charge large sums for remedies, rituals, gemstones, consultations. Unscrupulous individuals may exploit vulnerable people who are facing personal, financial, or emotional difficulties. Influence on marriage decisions. In some communities, horoscope matching can delay marriages, cause relationships to be rejected despite compatibility, lead to discrimination based on astrological factors rather than character and mutual understanding. Impact on medical decisions. A serious concern arises when people delay medical treatment, prefer astrological remedies over professional health care, ignore scientific advice. This can have harmful consequences for health and well-being. Reinforcing social biases. Astrological labels can sometimes influence how people are perceived, judging personality solely by zodiac signs, making assumptions about compatibility or capability, creating stereotypes without evidence. Commercialization and misinformation. The internet and social media have led to mass-produced horoscope content, sensational predictions, unverified claims presented as certainty. This can spread misinformation and unrealistic expectations. A balanced perspective. It is important to distinguish between Jyotisha as a cultural and historical tradition, which has played a significant role in Indian civilization and the development of calendrical astronomy, astrological claims about predicting individual futures, which remain scientifically unverified. Many people use astrology as a source of reflection, symbolism, or cultural identity. Problems tend to arise when astrological guidance replaces critical thinking, scientific evidence, professional expertise, or personal responsibility. How do we overcome this? The goal is not necessarily to eliminate cultural traditions, but to encourage critical thinking, personal responsibility, and evidence-based decision-making. Promote scientific literacy. People should understand basic astronomy and how celestial bodies actually move. A scientifically informed person is less likely to accept extraordinary claims without evidence. Use astrology as guidance, not authority. If someone chooses to follow astrology, treat it as a cultural or spiritual tradition. Avoid making major life decisions solely based on horoscopes. Consider it one perspective among many, not the final authority. Encourage critical thinking. Before accepting a prediction, ask, what evidence supports this claim? Can it be tested? Are there alternative explanations? Has the prediction been shown to work consistently? These questions help reduce blind belief. Prioritize expert advice. For important matters, health, consult doctors. Legal issues, consult lawyers. Finance, consult financial professionals. Education and career, consult qualified mentors. Professional expertise should take precedence over astrological predictions. Focus on personal agency. People can be encouraged to believe effort matters. Skills can be learned. Habits can be changed. Many aspects of life are within their control. This mindset counters fatalism. Teach probability and cognitive biases. Many astrological predictions seem accurate because of confirmation bias, remembering hits, forgetting misses, the Barnum effect, accepting vague statements as personally meaningful, selective memory. Understanding these psychological effects helps people evaluate claims more objectively. Regulate fraudulent practices. Governments and consumer protection agencies can act against deceptive claims, prevent financial exploitation, require transparency when services are offered for entertainment or spiritual purposes. Respect culture while encouraging reason. A balanced approach is respect historical traditions, preserve cultural heritage, encourage rational inquiry, base public policy, medicine, engineering, and education on evidence. The solution is not to reject tradition, but to combine tradition with reason. We can respect astrology as a part of cultural heritage while making important decisions based on evidence, knowledge, and personal responsibility. When critical thinking guides our choices, fear decreases, confidence grows, and individuals become the creators of their own future, rather than passive followers of predictions. Jyotisha is a part of our rich cultural and spiritual heritage. Let us honor with wisdom. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe.